afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Own Again. Come on in. Come on in. Share this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family members. Share it with a coworker who's been talking about buying a home. Own Again. Look forward to talking with you guys. You know what our topic is for today? 4 things to look for when you're buying a fixer-upper. So enjoy a little bit of jazz while we wait for a few folks to join us. I look forward to giving you some great, valuable information today. So come on in. Happy Wednesday. Please do give StreamYard permission to access your name so that I can comment and I know who I'm talking to. So just click on that StreamYard permission message and StreamYard will be able to let me know who I'm talking to. So welcome, welcome again. My name is Gersha Porter and my show is Own Again. We come to you every Wednesday at 5 o'clock and today we're going to give you some great nuggets on buying a fixer-upper. And you guys know we are in a seller's market. There's not a lot of inventory and I want you to have options on the homes that you're going to buy. Okay, so come on in. As I mentioned, please do share it. Tell folks to hop on as well live, and we look forward to talking with you in about 20 seconds. Now, if you're with me on my Own Again group page, hello, hello. And if you are on our Porter Premier Homes Facebook page, hello. And if you're seeing this somewhere else where it's being shared, I want to say hi to you as well. Awesome. So let's go on in. I'm going to cut off the music for you. I hope you enjoyed that as we were coming in. So buying a fixer-upper, it can be a fantastic investment because fixer-uppers, they tend to be much more affordable than houses that aren't in need of many renovations or repairs. But is it worth it? Let's listen in and find out. So those of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Gersha Porter, and I eliminate confusion for buyers by giving them strategies to unlock resources to purchase their dream home. And you can search for your dream home at porterpremierhomes.com. Okay? And if you are once again joining us for the first time, we are here every Wednesday. I'm here, and I hope that you join me every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, where I bring you valuable information about our real estate market, information that will put you in a position to make the best decisions you can about buying a home. So welcome back. Welcome back. As I mentioned, I am Gersha Porter, and I serve the amazing buyers and sellers of Baltimore and its surrounding counties. So, today we're going to talk about buying fixer-uppers. All righty. Let me see if anybody else. Hey, Donna, thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it. Hey, Facebook user, hello, hello. Not sure who that is, but I appreciate you letting me know that you are here. Don't forget, let StreamYard access your account so we can know exactly who's out here talking to me. All right, so let's dive right in. So you may know that right now we are in a seller's market and there are buyers who are considering purchasing homes that need some things done to them, mostly cosmetic. But if you don't know what to look for when you're buying a fixer-upper, you may be in a position where you get into that transaction, you go to closing, you buy that house, and you are faced with a huge bill when it comes to making that house a home. So many buyers who do buy fixer-uppers for themselves, they want to get a great deal. They want to get into a neighborhood they may not have been able to get into before, but you got to be careful because we don't want you to end up with a money pit. Okay, so if you're going to invest in a fixer-upper to live in, make sure you keep these 4 things in mind before you decide to buy. Okay, the first thing is location, location, location. Now I have to tell you guys that, that is the key in real estate. So there's no point investing thousands of dollars fixing up a house in a neighborhood full of abandoned buildings or that may be overrun by criminal activity. So it won't matter how beautiful that house looks after the renovations if the surrounding area is unlivable and nobody wants to live there. Okay, so you want to make sure that if you're going to buy a fixer upper, make sure it's in a neighborhood where the buyer demand is high. And I can help you figure that out. Okay, so we know that when you buy a house today, you're like, oh, I'm going to be here for a number of years. That could change for a number of reasons. And just because you bought it, made it beautiful, it doesn't mean that the next buyer is going to want to swoop it up too. So keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to just take a quick moment and let you guys know that our team, we have a March of Dime teams. We've been walking for, actually, I've been volunteering for 40 years. And if you haven't heard, I posted it on my social media last week. I've been selected to be an ambassador with the March of Dimes. So check out our March of Dimes page. It's Forever Lauren. We are going to walk this year, a very small 1 mile little walk in the Baltimore area to commemorate the occasion. So a March of Dimes isn't doing their huge regional walks this year because of COVID, but they've asked us to do small walks. So if you could click on the link, join our team. You can either donate or you can decide to walk, or you can do both. Okay, so come on out, commemorate it on May 22nd. We look forward to seeing you. I'm going to put this up a couple more times. And thank you, Donna. I really do appreciate that. It's funny when I say I've been walking for the March of Dimes since I was in the 9th grade. And as you guys know, I'm really committed to fundraising for this year. It's called Mother of a Movement, and we're really focusing on moms. And those of you, first of all, happy belated Mother's Day. But we are focusing on moms this year, maternal health. So definitely come on out if you can and donate if you can as well. Hey, Cynthia, so good to see you. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So number one, if you're going to buy a fixer-upper, think about location. Number two, the floor plan. So you say, what is a floor plan? Well, when you're checking out a fixer-upper, pay attention to the floor plan. If the kitchen is upstairs, and the only bathroom in the house is in the basement, and I've seen all kinds of configuration in my 18 years of looking at floor plans. If that is the case, you're going to have to do some serious remodeling in order to remedy that problem. So it's probably not worth it, since the amount of money it'll take to fix it will probably negate any savings you expected to do when you purchased it. So if you find this fixer-upper, it's in an amazing neighborhood, but the only bathroom's in the basement, which means you need to install another one, probably a third one. If the kitchen is not in the right place, if the bedrooms aren't configured correctly for you, they have eaves because it may be a Cape Cod, you need to blow it out. There are just so many things to consider. One of the reasons you want to work with me as a realtor is I have built homes, I have renovated homes, I have built homes that are custom, I have built homes with builders. I understand floor plans without actually seeing the property. I understand some of the structural features that are necessary in order to make a home a successful house for the inhabitants. So remember, tip number two, the floor plan is super, super important. And you know what, guys, I realized I haven't been moving my PowerPoint. So we just talked about the floor plan. Tip number three, you want to consider the condition. What do you mean, the condition, Gersha? Well, there's a big difference in buying a house that needs to be repainted and, some carpet. But buying a house that needs a roof, that needs to be replaced, that's a whole different price point. So certain repairs are going to cost way too much, making that low price that you paid for that fixer-upper totally irrelevant, because you now have to sink $5,000 in on the roof. You now need to spend $30,000 to redo the kitchen. All new flooring. I mean, the bill just adds up and up and up. So when you do consider some fixer-uppers, that is an option for you. And you may say to yourself, well, Gersha, how am I going to buy a fixer-upper when my loan is for $250,000 and I don't have any cash and I don't want to get a credit card from one of the big box stores? Okay. What you want to do is talk to your mortgage lender about a renovation loan. There are renovation loans for buyers who qualify for FHA mortgages, and those are called 203K loans. Okay. And then there are renovation loans, excuse me, for conventional buyers, and they are called just a conventional renovation loan. There are even renovation loans for buyers who are using VA financing. Okay. So don't think that you're out of the game because you don't have cash. There are ways to go about purchasing your fixer upper and financing those renovations. Okay. Talk to me about it. Hit me up. I'm going to put a link in here that you can schedule a chat with me. You guys know you can go to my website, porterpremierhomes.com. You can go to gershaporter.com and you'll be able to send a message to me where we can make sure that you are getting that strategy together to purchase that fixer-upper. Another reason you really want to consider a fixer-upper in this particular market is all of the homes that are what we call shiny and new. I had a client submit an offer on Monday. The house had been on the market 4 days, freshly painted, new carpet, townhome in the Woodlawn area of Baltimore County. When I checked in with the agent on Monday, she said she had 13 offers. That's the kind of market we're in. By the time she circled back and let us know that we did not get the property, we were not the successful buyers, she had a total of 23 offers. Now, there are a lot of reasons that there were so many offers on this house. One, it was shiny and new is what I like to call it. The other is there's like an average price point in Baltimore where buyers are able to purchase. And it's usually somewhere between around $175 and about $275. This is what most buyers are going to be able to buy. Because of that, you have a lot of competition, okay? Folks who are a little bit lower, folks who are a little bit higher, they won't have as many, but 23 is a lot. Can you believe that's going on in our market today? It is crazy. So you want to consider a fixer-upper. That might be an option for you to buy in this market. So we talked about location. We talked about number 2, which is the floor plan. We just talked about condition. And number 4 is the configuration. Okay. How is this house set up? There's a big difference, as we mentioned, the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms. They really do matter. It's the biggest deal breaker for any buyer. You know, as you begin to search for a home, you tell me what your minimum number of bedrooms are. Most folks that I work with, the minimum is 2. There's some, the minimum is 3. Depending on your family, the minimum could be 4. It is the biggest deal breaker. A 3-bedroom and a 2-bedroom fixer-upper is going to be a lot easier to resell than a 2-bedroom with 1 bathroom. So let me say that again. A 3-bedroom with 2 bathrooms is easier to resell than a 2-bedroom with 1 bathroom. Okay, so we want to think about the configuration of the house. Keep this in mind when you're looking at a variety of fixer-uppers to make them your home. Yep, you can add another bathroom in a fixer-upper. You can make bedrooms bigger by knocking out a wall. And so what you may have done was turned a 3-bedroom property into a 2-bedroom, right? So consider some of those options. Is this something you think you could resell? And I know when you're in the middle of buying, you don't think about reselling, but it happens. And sometimes it happens in a very short period of time. I met with a seller today, and it's been 3 years that she's owned her home. About to sell it. Okay, so think about the configuration of the property as significant deciding factor. Okay, So if any of these things I just talked about are an issue, odds are you'll be better off not investing in that particular house. Okay, that's where I can help you make the best decision when it comes to purchasing a fixer upper. It is not a fast decision. You want to make sure that you do your homework. So at this point, you may be convinced that you may need some guidance around the area of buying a fixer upper, but you may also be thinking that you have no idea where to start. If you're thinking about making a move, I can help you through that process. So just send me a message or a text. No pressure, no sales tactic, just the guidance and help that you need. And I really hope that today's information was valuable as we talked about the 4 things to look for when you're buying a fixer upper. If you have any questions, please do. Feel free to post them right here where you see this video. Any comments, any concerns you have, right here wherever you're watching this video. I will always go back, check the videos after this live stream is over, and answer any questions or comments as well. Okay, let me see if there are any questions or comments now. And you guys know I am checking a couple of different locations. All right, I'm going to look on Facebook real quick. If you have any, feel free to drop them in the chat. Definitely click on the link that I left you guys for our March of Dimes walk coming up on May 22nd. All right. And you know, Facebook is a little delayed. So if you do make a comment or ask a question and I'm not able to get back to it, it's just because it is a little delay. So I see there's a question, finance my fixer upper. So the question I believe is, should you finance a fixer upper? So a little bit earlier, I talked about if you are using a loan to purchase your home, an FHA loan, a conventional loan, a VA loan, yes, you can finance your fixer upper. You can finance that work. So instead of just going out and buying this house for $200,000 and you know you're going to need to do about $50,000 worth of work, you either need to go in your pocket or you're going to need to get some credit cards to do that. You want to shop at $200,000, use the other 50 to renovate your property. And that's how you can stay within your loan limits. Okay, that's how you finance it. It's called a renovation loan. It's out there for people like you who are willing to get into a neighborhood you may not normally be able to get in and just update the property. Okay, that's a great question. If you have any others, make sure you drop it in the chat. I will go back and answer those. Just a reminder, our March for Babies is May 22nd. Come join our team. We're only doing a quick 1 mile walk. It's going to be around 9 o'clock in the morning. I am super excited. We have some sponsors. Thank you so much to Violet Flames, our hand-poured organic soy candle company. And we're going to have some gifts from them for our walkers. Stephanie Dennis and Associates has provided some things for our walkers, and Reignite has too. Thanks so much, Josephine, for being one of our sponsors. So I am so excited to support these new entrepreneurs, these new businesses, and put them in front of you guys so hopefully you can support them as well. Don't forget, guys, I am here to help you if you've lost your home to foreclosure, short sale, bankruptcy, or divorce. I have a coaching program. It's called Own Again, and I can coach you back to your greatness of being a homeowner. So join our Facebook group. You can check me out at gershaporter.com, and you'll get much more information about this amazing coaching program. If you want to book a call to talk more about it, I'll make sure to put the link in the chat. So we are here every Friday, every Wednesday on Facebook Live at 5 o'clock, and I so look forward to seeing you then. If you haven't already, please do like our page, follow our page. If you follow our page, you'll be notified when we go live. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. I'm going to double check and see if I have any questions. Okay, as a second mortgage, turn that music off. So the question, I believe, is when you use the renovation loan, when you purchase a home, is it a second mortgage? It is not. It is a renovation loan. It's a renovation purchase loan. Okay. So if you were approved for $300,000 and you just went and bought a home for $300,000, you're just borrowed $300,000 as a purchase loan at a particular interest rate. This is going to be your monthly payment, etc. The same thing is going to happen if you purchase a home at $250,000, use the other $50,000 to renovate the property. You're at the same $300,000 purchase loan. Okay, there are a couple steps in there. I'm happy to discuss it with you. In terms of what you need to do, you do have to use licensed contractor. You can't use your cousin to do the work. There are some things that the bank is going to require that you do when you purchase the property, because they're really want to make sure that it is safe, that their asset, because it is their asset until you pay it off. They want to make sure that their asset is safe and as valuable as it could be. Okay, so there's some things. I had a client over 10 years ago that used a renovation loan. And you know how you see ivy growing up on properties, and a lot of us think it's beautiful and attractive. When that ivy gets to the roof, it could go under the shingles on the roof and cause them to pop off. So as a result of that, the bank required that ivy be removed. So it just really depends on the property, but usually it's going to be the types of things you want done to the property. But that is an excellent, excellent question. It is not a second mortgage. It is the purchase mortgage that you're going to use, or the purchase loan for the property, and it gets wrapped into your regular monthly payments. Okay. Excellent, excellent question. If there are any others that I may have missed, I'm going to make sure I go back and check them out. And I just want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to put the link up for our March for Babies. I only have one more week to ask you guys to please contribute. I do have a goal of, I think it's $2,200 this year that we're planning to raise, and we're well on our way. So please give what you can for the mothers and the babies. And I look forward to hopefully seeing some of you join us for our quick walk on Saturday, May 22nd. And thanks so much, Facebook users, for the compliment. I hope that this was valuable information to you all. And if you'd like to talk further about buying a fixer-upper, hit me up. You guys know how to find me. Thank you so much again, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.